A warm welcome, grade 3s. Welcome back to your grade 3 lesson for today. That is the English lesson that we're going to be covering today. I hope that these lessons are useful to you and that you're managing with your homework activities or your activity sheets. If there are any problems with any of those, please feel free to email me on this email address that you can see on this first page, grade3@worksheetcloud.com. I would like you to email me only specifically for this lesson during this lesson. So if you have any questions about something that you're struggling with or that isn't clear, really feel free to get in touch with me. Our English language lesson today is about nouns. Now you would have done nouns before, I'm sure, probably even in grade 2. Nouns are a part of speech. So every sentence will have a noun or more than one noun in it. And there are very many different types of nouns. What you will be learning about today as far as nouns is concerned: common nouns, which are your everyday nouns, your proper nouns, which are nouns or names of special things, special names like your name, your mom's name, your dad's name, your school's name, and collective nouns. And there we all are rushing off to school, hopefully quite soon. So let's have a closer look now at common nouns, proper nouns, and collective nouns. Let's start with common nouns. A common noun is a name of something that is everyday, that we see around us all the time, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of common nouns. So dog is a common noun. And it doesn't start with a capital letter. Proper nouns, on the other hand, are special names of certain things. For instance, our city, Cape Town. Or if you live in Durban, or Johannesburg, or East London, or London for that matter. Then, our next group of nouns are called collective nouns. And a couple of examples of collective nouns is a flock of sheep. There's a group of sheep together is called a flock of sheep. And another example is a litter of puppies. Aren't they adorable? So what are common nouns then? A common noun is just an everyday noun of a person, a place, a thing, an animal. So a name of a person, place, animal, or thing, and it does not have to be a capital at all. Right, let's have some fun now and see if we can do a common noun search. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring some words up on the screen, and you're going to let me know whether you think at home, just think in your head, whether you think the words I'm bringing up on screen are nouns or not. So if you think it's a noun, you're going to say yes, and if it's not, you're going to just say no. Right, a dog, what do you think? Is it a noun? Is it a common noun or naming word? Yes, you're right. I'm sure you all got that right at home. Next word, shout. Well, if you all stood up now and shouted, and gave an almighty shout, that's not a noun, that's a doing word. You would be doing something. So it's not a noun or common noun. Next word, clever. Oh, you are all clever, I'm sure. And that's a lovely word, but it's not a common noun. You can't pick up clever or touch clever. So no, it's not a noun, it is a describing word. And shout is a doing word or a verb. How about the word girl? If you call yourself a girl, that is a common noun. Yes, so girl, you can see a girl, you can touch a girl, you can listen to a girl. So that is a common noun for sure. Kick, well, that's a doing word, so it can't be a noun, can it? Bicycle, yes, you can see a bicycle, you can ride it, you can pick it up, you can touch it. So that is most certainly a common noun. I bet some of you are missing riding your bikes at this stage in the street if you're safe enough to do so sometimes. Potato, one of my favorite vegetables. Yes, I peel those potatoes, and that is a noun, it's a naming word. Sing, that is a doing word. That's absolutely right. It's a verb, so it's not a naming word or a noun. Boy, oh yes, boy is certainly a common noun. Bark, well, that's what my Chelsea dog does, but that's a doing word, so it's not a common noun or a naming word. How about slow? That just tells us how we might do something, so that is an adverb, and it's not a naming word. A ball, yes, you can pick up a ball, that's definitely a naming word or a common noun. Apple, yes, you can pick an apple up too, and that is the name of something as well, so it is a common noun. Tasty, well, that tells you a little bit about how the apple tastes. It's tasty, but it is a describing word, not a common noun. Water, I can see water, I can drink water, I can touch and feel it. Yes, it's a common noun, a naming word. Happy, lovely word, and we all hopefully are happy, but it's a describing word. A happy little boy ran down the hill. Car, yes, that's a noun or naming word. Well done. Beautiful, lovely word too, but it is a describing word, so it's not a noun. Sausage, delish. That's a naming word for sure. I might even have that for supper tonight. A bat, either a cricket bat or one of those bats that flies around, that's also a naming word. Sweets, definitely a noun or a naming word. I can certainly grab hold of a few sweets. That's just what I feel like right now. Clever, nice word too. Again, we've done clever twice. That's amazing. Maybe I'm really focusing on clever children today. And the last but not the least, cat. Yes, it is a naming word or a common noun. Well done, everybody. Super. Moving on. Right, now we're going to be focusing on proper nouns. Proper sounds very, very important. And that's why they're called proper nouns, because it is your important noun or name of yourself. Okay, so your important naming proper noun, what is that? Your own name, like mine is Les Harwin, so I'll have my name will be written with capital letters. Or maybe your school has got a proper noun name, has it? Yes, it does. So that will also have capital letters, as will your street and your pet's name. So a proper noun is a special name for someone or something, or an animal for that matter. And talking about animals, here comes Snoopy. Snoopy's name is Snoopy, obviously. That's a proper noun. That's his real special noun. The Snoopy is this dog's name, and Snoopy is a proper noun because it starts with a capital. It's a special name. The word dog is just a common noun, but Snoopy is a proper noun and starts with a capital letter. Right, let's do a proper nouns match, everybody. So we're going to match pictures with some proper noun labels or names. Right, that picture says a world and one country. Who knows what country that is? And there we have a special mountain. It's not just any mountain, that's for sure. And Cape Townians are very, very, very proud of their mountain, as are all South Africans. But that has got a special name. Our teachers too aren't just called teacher, are they? They've got their special names. And one of my heroes, Sia, he has a very special name. And then the street that you live in. or any street for that matter, will start with a capital letter because it's that street's special name. Here is the list now of the proper nouns. Let's start matching them up. And you'll notice, everybody, that these names or special names or proper nouns start with capital letters. Right, here goes. Of course, that's South Africa, our precious, beloved country. South Africa starts with a capital S and Africa starts with a capital A. And there's Plain Street. That is a special name for that street. So it's not just the P for plain that's a capital, but also the S for street. Don't forget that. Oh my, yes, our special Siya Kolisi. His name definitely deserves capital letters. And our wonderful, beautiful Table Mountain. That's a capital letter for sure. And how about our special Miss Ndlovu? Who's your teacher? She needs a capital letter too. So just a very big thing to remember about proper nouns is they always begin with a capital letter. What are collective nouns? Well, that's a group or a collection of things. The word collective tells you a little bit about what a collective noun is. So it describes a group of things such as a party of friends. Let's look at a few groups of collective nouns, such as swarms of insects. A swarm of bees, that's quite scary. A swarm or a whole lot of locusts. And a swarm of flies. What about this group of collective nouns? Packs of animals, such as a pack of wolves, a pack of hounds, and a pack of coyotes. And there we have our litters of animals as well, such as a litter of kittens, a litter of piglets, and a litter of puppies. We're going to do a collective nouns match now, and we're going to match the pictures to the collective noun descriptions in the pink boxes. So here goes. Here come some pictures of groups of people or things. And we're going to match the collective descriptive nouns to each picture. And here are the words. I just wanted to emphasize now, grade 3, is that sometimes there are more than one collective nouns for a group of certain things. For instance, a colony of ants can also be called an army of ants. And if you are finding out about collective nouns when you do your activity worksheet later on, you'll notice that you will often find that there are two different examples for some of these groups of things. Here we have a team of players, a fleet of ships, and a troupe of dancers. So now you know everything there is to know about collective nouns. What's quite fun though is to go and find out many more, because there are some really entertaining ones, and you know you can also create your own collective nouns. One of my favorite is a briar of husbands, because husbands love to briar. So when you see a whole lot of husbands around a briar, I call them a briar of husbands. Grade 3, thank you for watching today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you now know quite a bit about nouns, that there are 3 different nouns we've dealt with this time, with common nouns and proper nouns and collective nouns. You know also that you can go to WorksheetCloud.com and you can download the activity sheets for you to do based on nouns that we've done today. And there's also an answer sheet that you can work on, and which will help you to get the answers right. Just remember, though, sometimes there's more than one collective noun for a group of things. Well, see you next time, and enjoy the rest of your day. I look forward to bringing the next lesson to you. Goodbye.